Well, that was interesting. I had to run down the road with my brown garbage bin half full of recycling and tip it into someone else's. Because I forgot last night, I was so impressed that someone from this house had put, or somebody had taken both our bins out for tomorrow and put them outside. I don't know who did it. It may not have been somebody from this house, but I was so impressed that I forgot that you can't, if you want to use someone else's, if you want to take them to take extra, you have to put your stuff in other people's bins. I should have done that last night. I should have taken the recycling out of my bin and put it in other people's, but it might have upset them. But what I did last time to get them to take two bins was once they'd gone past, I reused other people's bins for the other stuff, and then that's okay because they have a TV camera apparently on the back of the truck, and they have to inspect all of the. What a performance! So then I opened these two letters to the which I should have done long ago, but I think they got buried in a pile. They're from the TV licensing people. How do you stop this official investigation? Well, they don't even know who they're in. How can you open an official investigation when you don't know who you're investigating? This house has been divided into 6 flats, and the address doesn't seem to have worked its way through the council system yet. But there's no reason that the data flow should reflect that, except that if you're trying to rehouse people, if this is some project and you're trying to do it at scale, you need to handle things like this. You need to handle changes of address and postal codes, and if you look up this address on the postcode finder, it only comes up as one address. It doesn't come up as 6 flats. So that indicates that I don't know how far through the subdivision process the guy from the council came here and inspected the windows to make sure that, because you have to have latches on your windows. I guess that's part of the process. I don't know how big the local council's data operation is. It must be huge, but I did see the mayor or somebody parking their official limousine outside the house in the high street the other night. And they put a big fancy sign on the Bruce Street. I assume that's just because they wanted to make a joke about peanut butter and Vegemite sandwiches. I don't even know who the mayor is. This says if you don't about your TV license, when do you need a license? You must have one if you or anyone else living at this address watch or record TV live on any channel or download and watch BBC programs on BBC iPlayer. I don't, but I presume there's no need for them. They can tell immediately when people download, because BBC iPlayer, though they actually, that's why they put Wi-Fi blocks. If you go to a Costa coffee shop and sign up to the Wi-Fi, you actually, one of the things you sign up for is that you won't listen to BBC iPlayer because you'll make them liable for a TV license. They actually have to block your Wi-Fi. So that's one of the reasons you have to use a Wi-Fi gateway. But what if you use your data link? What does the law say about this? I suppose they're waiting for a test case, are they? And I didn't use iPlayer, but I did once download a program about witches. I mean, if they can find that on my phone, I'd be grateful, because I can't find it. So presumably, no, I don't know. That's the one piece of BBC output that I have watched 2 episodes of and really enjoyed, but I can't find it. I downloaded one of the episodes. I can't find out which one it is. Can't find it anymore. But it just came as an MP3 or whatever. It didn't come as a... Presumably it's a service, a witchy service that they offer for free. But this is all about money. This is all only because of money. All of this paraphernalia. In the end, it comes down to just because of money. Because there's a I don't know. I don't know who owns the... I mean, when the BBC is privatized, is the BBC going to be privatized with the right to charge the TV license and to bring criminal court proceedings, because it's a criminal offence not to pay a license, right? Not a civil offence, it's criminal. Why is that? Why isn't it It's like tax evasion. Nobody does that here, do they? I mean, you've got all these private companies set up to identify individuals. I checked up Smart Search, and it's something to do with money. It's all about money laundering. It's know your customer rules for banks. There's no shortage of legislations put out to I mean, somebody tell me it's absolutely A-OK. Britain's secret offshore banking network it's all cleaned up now. It's totally above board. You know exactly how many racehorses and works of art and things are owned by these various trusts, and it's all okay. There's no money laundering going on. So you're now chasing the individuals because that's the only other way to launder money, right? Is for some guy who's trying to rent a flat. You want to make sure he's not paying by cash that he's getting from, Russians. So I was supposed to be seeking refuge in the Buddha, but I made this video instead. Because I have a feeling it's going to be another bad day.